Food. Every year, we celebrate World Food Day to appreciate the amazing food we eat, but also to tackle world hunger. On this day, more than 150 countries unite to raise awareness of the issues surrounding poverty and hunger, Zambia inclusive.
So World Food Day is an international holiday that is commemorated every year on October 16th to commemorate the founding of the Food and Agriculture Organization, which, as we know, is the UN agency that looks at issues of improving nutrition and food security. So just to celebrate issues around food security and what efforts are going around in the world.
HIVOS is one of those entities that works on achieving a sustained food system in Zambia and also nutrition, which further doesn't harm the environment. With this year's theme, Our Actions, Our Future, Better Production, Better Nutrition, a Better Environment, and a Better Life.
Generally, it's looking at our actions impacting our future. So how do we grow our food? How do we preserve our nutrition? How do we preserve our environment in the way that we're growing our food today, in a way that it should not impact the ability of future generations to also be able to produce and grow food?
This is in line with the policy direction that Zambia is setting through strong interventions by the head of state. Their work has a leaning towards where agricultural practices and the source of food is.
Kube ntenda metinga peze mo mukudya veg so nita niuza kuva kudya nyama vamapasa matenda vana muzapezeka kuti mukudya nyama but sivari health isameti kudya maveg ipezeka tiri health
nikira wadyako ondwe wadyako karembra wadyako dumanda so vonse vijasitenzoziva sitenzoziva chadha ukadya cherepu nishinerepu sitenzoziva tiwenikira wachinjako wadyako vinango na vinango metina bwada punzirako and that's getting up nutrition kuti muntu wenikira kudya vaso chitira mwana uja minobala.
But what has this got to do with World Food Day? Exactly. To what extent?
So in Zambia, we have been celebrating and commemorating the World Food Day for a number of years now. We have different organizations around the food sector that do different issues. As you've rightly put it, it's very important to commemorate these issues and to bring them to light. Issues of food security, they go beyond just how much maize we have in a country, although that's where the focus has been. We're looking, of course, at food diversification as well. What other nutritious foods do we have? Are we growing enough of other foods to be able to call ourselves food secure? Growing too much of one crop is not necessarily food security, but we need to also diversify and have enough of the other crops and vegetables that give us the proper nutrition that is required.
Various stakeholders want to see to it that not only is the food nutritious, but the means of growing this food is also the correct one.
If it's maize, it means nshima, and limited kind of other foods that may be good for your healthy.
We are promoting, for example, through the Ministry of Agriculture, the production of a variety of foods, including legumes, vegetables, fruits, as well as tubers like cassava. We are also promoting the need to also grow other cereals besides maize.
Food security is one component that cannot be left out in a conversation about good food.
Food is there. They grow a lot of food. They have a lot of food. Some you may even find that they have a lot of chicken at their homes. They have grown beans. They have maybe bags and bags. They have soya beans. They have everything. But for them, what they want is to sell out. They don't want to consume within their home.
So the first thing before even you think of selling any type of food we grow, first kumono kuti ifo bene twayichingilila kumalwele ayoyesa mulandu wakubulisha ifyakulya.
Nutritious food will not only have a population healthy, but also speak to the Sustainable Development Agenda, which has emphasis on taking care of not only today's generation, but also the future generation.
But what we need to do as a ministry is to, you know, teach these people or impart knowledge in them that, you know, as you produce, you need to reserve enough for home consumption, for home consumption. But I think, sometimes what is causing overselling basically, it's actually lack of planning.
This is surely a narrative that should stretch beyond World Food Day. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations marks World Food Day each year on the 16th of October, which is today, the day on which the organization was actually founded in 1945. World Food Day was first held on 16th October 1981.